How's your day going? Because my day's pretty awesome. Check this out. You're on the boat, little canoe, going to our little place. So currently with the singing chef. Here he is. Yeah, this is a small airport for you. No security. Welcome and jump on your flight. So this is the world's tallest single drop waterfall, and this is going to be the most populated place that we visit in the next 4 days. This area is like brand new for tourism. Toothbrush, that's all I'm taking, a toothbrush and toothpaste. 2-3 shirts, 3 underwear. Don't know what to expect, but I'm going out there with an open mind. Hello everybody from the country of Guyana. I will be here for the next 10 days touring around. I'll be for 2 days here in the city, and then for 7 days I will be in the jungle with absolutely no service, no internet, no electricity for 5 and 6 of those days. Can't wait to show you the adventure, and day 1, here we go. Alright, so lunch today is at this very local place. It's pretty much it's in a Rasta community. It tastes like Indian food from India. That had to do with all the cultural influence that came here as indentured servants, people that worked the land many, many years ago. Half the current population of Guyana right now is of Indian descent. So currently with the singing chef, here he is. And he's kind of famous around here in Georgetown. He's making a 7 curry meal for us, which we're going to try out.
Indian version of Guyanese. We're taking it right back to thousands of years old instead of like 200 years old, when the 7 curry actually came here in 1838.
The culinary adventure through history. And yeah, he does it in his backyard, which is super cool. It's very authentic. It's a little space. And it's all kind of put into this beautiful leaf that we actually harvested ourselves. Got a little bit of dal. Man, the dal's really good. A little bit of eggplant, other vegetables, and some okra. So cool seeing him actually prepare everything by hand, grind up the masala mix. So it was a really cool experience. It's very interesting and very, very good. Alright, it is 9 a.m. and day 2, and we are having breakfast here. American looking breakfast. The typical Guyanese option didn't look too appealing. So today's plan is to grab a charter plane or a small bush plane and head to the most amazing waterfalls this country has to offer. And then finally we're heading off into the middle of the jungle, the Amazon rainforest. And we are out of contact for the next 4 or 5 days. No electricity, no internet. We're even taking our own water purification system to actually drink out of streams and rivers the entire way through. There's nowhere to get water. So it's gonna be awesome. So I'm gonna have my breakfast and we're gonna get on the road. All right, so this is the airport for a very small charter flight into the middle of the jungle. It is very small. The check-in process was very easy. It was basically, what's your name? Perfect. Come on in. That's all it took. Yeah, this is a small airport for you. No security. Welcome and jump on your flight. And we're here 30 minutes before our flight. So it's quite different than most commercial flights.
I will run, I will rise, I will grow. I will climb to the place I belong. I will fight like the world.
Right, welcome to Kaieteur National Park, and yeah, the waterfall, it looks amazing from the air, and we're runways right back there, which is cool. And this is what the hike, the Kaieteur Forest looks like. It is muggy, it is hot, it is humid, and it's only going to get worse throughout the day. So weather here, a bit of a challenge. How beautiful is that? Wow. So this is the world's tallest single drop waterfall. There's the other waterfall in Venezuela called Angel Falls, but the water doesn't quite hit the bottom. All the water just kind of precipitates itself, so it doesn't really hit the bottom floor. So Guyana likes to call it the world's tallest single drop waterfall because the majority of the water does hit the bottom floor. Perspective, everybody wants to be the best or the largest or the tallest or whatever it might be. It's one of those meanings of living on the edge to quite literally the edge. Any closer and that is certain death down there. We're going to be very careful around the edges here. Yeah, just the view, the noise, the sound, the adrenaline of being up here on the very edge. Super awesome. Experiences you got to go for sometimes, you know. You just have to do a little bit of safe adventuring. And this is pretty safe. People have been on this edge before. I'm not the first one. It's not going to break. It's pretty solid. And there's people behind here in case anything does happen. Wow, waterfalls, absolutely gorgeous, totally worth it. If you're curious, it's about $250 for a 2-hour trip to the national park. Only way you can get in here is through airplane. Yeah, but definitely those falls are something else. It's quite magical. There's no one here because you gotta fly in. So yeah, definitely worth it. You can fly in from Georgetown. Airplane about to take off, and in a turn of weird events, we actually got a very cold towel with eucalyptus, and it feels so amazing because the heat and the humidity here is awful, to say the least. It's very, very challenging. So a cold towel, this is the last luxury that we're gonna have for the next 4 days. So no batteries, no electricity, no internet. So hopefully I don't fill up my card. Hopefully I don't need to recharge things. And that's gonna be the adventure. It is a very extreme, off the grid hiking adventure, waterfalls, kayaking, the whole thing. Some rafting. It's gonna be awesome.
The rest of our lives, the rest of our lives, the rest of our lives.
How's your day going? Because my day's pretty awesome. Check this out. We're on the boat, little canoe, going to our little place somewhere down the river. I got the life of company. Guyana Edmund is with me, and she was very nice to greet all of us at the airport. Just kind of like typical stuff, right? Like celebratory.
Yes, just to show how we welcome.
Oh, so there's welcoming along with the little peanuts. Are these peanuts?
Yes, these are peanuts.
Oh, all right. So peanut welcome. Thank you for the peanut welcome.
You're welcome.
Yeah, talk about a very immersive experience, because look at this village. It's quite literally a village. There's just nothing. There's maybe a phone line, that's about it. They are completely cut off from the outside world. Super nice, welcoming, indigenous village. It is crazy just how far in the forest that we are. And this is gonna be the most populated place that we visit in the next 4 days, which is kind of crazy. We are out here in the middle of nowhere, and it's amazing. Our guides for tomorrow said we should go for a little 20-minute hike to kind of warm up for tomorrow, because tomorrow we have 8 hours of this. Thoughts so far are doing this for the next 8 hours tomorrow is going to be very daunting, but that's what we're here for. The extreme, the awesome, the adventurous. Good exercise for the day.
Look, the men had to look and see what's going on with the children. They're disappearing. Just had an old lady who was useless, of course, to sit on a bench outside late in the evening, and the children were playing around the mountain, and they found the bat, huge bat, and they had to kill it, of course.
Yep. Yeah. That was a century-old story. Whether it's real or not is up to you. Bat Mountain, carrying old ladies over there. Alright, just finished our little hike, and I saw there's a soccer game going on, and this village does not have many visitors, by everybody looking at me and staring at me, as you can see. So this area is like brand new for tourism and stuff. There's only been like 5-10 tourists. This is a brand new destination, brand new tour, so yeah, they're bringing us out here to show you what this tour is all about and experience Guyana in a very different, more rustic and very interesting way. All right, let's see what the accommodations are tonight. These are gonna be the best accommodations of the next 5 days. There's a bed, mosquito net, even a towel, and some soap. So not bad. This is luxury here in the village. So today I got a taste of a few hours of what it's gonna be to hike here, and I'm gonna need to make a change to my equipment. Just too much stuff. So I am now leaving behind extra underwear, extra socks. That's all I'm taking: a toothbrush and toothpaste, 2-3 shirts, 3 underwear, and this camera, 1 lens, and 1 GoPro. That's all I'm taking. That's about half the stuff I brought here. There's no deodorant, by the way, so for those of you who think I'm gonna smell, probably will smell. Just a bunch of guys, so we're totally fine with that. Man, what a tough day today. So final thoughts on today. This is day 2. It was awesome. Getting here to this region on a little bush plane was really, really cool. Very, very welcoming. Everybody speaks English, which is always very helpful. Got a little ATV going on back there. Tomorrow we have 8 hours as our first day of hiking. It's gonna be pretty intense. A very, very long 4 days through the jungle. Again, no electricity, no internet, no nothing. If something happens, you're in big trouble. We only have a satellite phone for any emergencies. We don't think about this, but I only have 1 charge on this phone. I have an extra power bank that's maybe 2 charges. I am gonna have to basically ration what I'm gonna film, and that's gonna be an issue after 4 days. I brought enough batteries for my GoPro, not so much for the Sony that I'm filming on now, just because it's a lot of weight. So I gotta be very careful on what you spend your weight on, because you gotta carry this for the next 4 days. This shirt doesn't look like it's sweaty, but let me tell you, it is just drenched from all day long. So don't know what to expect, but I'm going out there with an open mind. Anyway, thanks for joining me today. Good night.